on!
Alright, welcome to Raw Dog.
Fuck it. Episode 5. You know how we said we were going to try to be more, frequent with our uploads?
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That was a lie. So figured it out. The fuck it we ball strategy works way better, and as full-time college students, you can't predict what the hell's gonna go on.
Yeah, I'm just really tired. But here we have this doggo.
The raw dog of lore, Atticus. And then in editing, I'll have Gene put in a picture of Atticus of his choosing. So knowing him, he's gonna put like 50 pictures of Atticus all over the screen.
Sure, if they can fit, but yeah. Alright.
So do we want to go into the Pokemon topic, or do we want to go in on how we fucking pronounce things?
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll do both, but we can go in on the Pokemon topic of your choosing. I have no idea what to do, so you have fun with that.
I will lead today. All right, cool. So we were gonna record earlier on the way to one of the Pokemon regionals, but didn't work because we were exhausted. So we are going to try that again on the way to the next regionals. And now we know to record before we compete instead of after.
Yeah, it would be a lot better.
It wasn't even that like. Well, yeah, no, it was because we were exhausted because we had to wake up at like 8 to check out. We had to wake up at like 8 and then 9 and then 10. And then we checked out. But my God, June was the one that competed this time. And I was just there for the ride. But my God, we had to be there at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. And you didn't come back to the hotel until like what, not 8 or 9 o'clock at night?
It was like 7, but yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Either way, I woke up around that time. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, what do we want to talk about the Pokemon?
How do you pronounce we had this argument yesterday. Do you pronounce it Dano? Dino?
I pronounce it Dino.
Yeah, you pronounce it Dino. I pronounce it Dino.
Yeah, which is fucking weird. It's spelled Deino.
Yes.
How does that constitute?
So
Dino?
you have to pronounce the D in Dino. Deino.
Where's the D part? Like the DEI. How is DEI pronounced?
It's the DE, and then the I is like DI. It's Dino.
Okay, when you pronounce fucking neighbor, NEI, is a neighbor?
Okay.
Are we gonna pronounce? You know what? Let's pronounce neighbor as neighbor from now on, just for you.
Yeah.
Neighbor.
The neighbor next door. The neighbor next door actually. Yeah, he smokes a lot of weed. Anyway, the neighbor next door. What else? Wait.
Neighbor sounds like a slur, so let's not do that.
Neighbor, okay, yeah, maybe not say neighbor. No. Oh, wait.
So, exactly as I said, your pronunciation of fucking Dino is fucking weird.
But apparently the way it's pronounced is actually Dano.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I just say Dino.
If no one knows what I'm talking about, look up the Pokemon. The D...
Okay, it's
D-E-I-N-O.
It's the Hydreigon line, and Hydreigon line has the weirdest pronunciations. It's the official pronunciation is like Dano or whatever the fuck it is. Well, I pronounce it Dino, and then it's Wireless, and then Hydreigon.
It is Pokemon number 633, and it is pronounced like this. No. Play it.
It says sounds like Dano. Dano.
Dano.
Dano.
Yeah, Dano.
Dano.
I I am more correct than you are.
Look, we can be about this all day.
I'm just
Because
saying,
we will be.
I'm just saying the wrong opinion is a wrong opinion.
It's
no matter how.
It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to have the wrong opinion.
Exactly, Hero. You having the wrong opinion is no problem. It's just that when you pronounce neighbor as neighbor from now on, I will correct you every time.
Yeah. It's like okay. So right before we recorded, we were waiting for this one. Fucking you. Okay, so people at home. This is how you interact with your audience. People at home, when you put the sheets on your bed, when you make your bed, you put the sheets over top the mattress, the fitted sheet, and then the other sheet where you get under. Some people don't do that. I usually don't do that. But then you have the big puffy one, the heavier one. That's called the comforter.
No, you don't need that shit.
You don't?
You have a bed. You have the like one bed sheet, second bed sheet, and then you have the blanket. It's just a fucking blanket.
It's a big blanket, but it's called a big blanket for a reason. It's called a comforter. It's like a big, thick. Are they made of silk? Quilts. Quilts have unique names.
You can call them quilts or whatever, but you know what's synonymous of quilt? Fucking blanket.
I mean, they're all blankets,
You can call it a blanket.
but it has a specific name.
It's just called a fucking blanket.
It's called a comforter.
It's a blanket. Look. Why the fuck is it called a comforter?
Because it brings me comfort when I'm in bed and go hong shu, me.
No, it's just a blanket. A blanket's over the bed.
Blankets over the bed. I agree that it's a blanket, but it has a specific name for a reason.
You can just put a blanket between you. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, you can put an extra blanket between you on top, between the comforter and the blanket and the fitted sheet.
This is not correct. You're fucking weird. Why would you? It's weird sleeping on a blanket and then have another blanket on top of you.
Well, some people have like don't have a blanket on them. Like I just use the comforter or another blanket, like the fuzzy one.
As a blanket.
Yeah, it's a blanket.
Yeah, so it's a fucking blanket.
And
so it's a blanket.
So
it's a blanket.
So we have so I have this nice gray fuzzy blanket, and then under that I'll have the big gray comforter.
All right. Do you put the fucking quote unquote comforter over you?
It depends. Depends on how hot it is.
So it's a fucking blanket.
I mean, technically, yes, it's a.
You know what?
Comforter.
Let's just call it a quilt. Quilt.
Yeah, we can come to terms with that. Make it horrible for everyone.
It's a fucking quilt, okay?
All right, yeah, no, the things that we have all around us right now for a recording studio, these are quilts.
Not fucking comforters. That's a weird fucking name.
Exactly, they're quilts. It's fine.
Or blankets.
No.
No.
They're quilts.
No. Look.
Okay.
What is a quilt? These things' primary purpose to blanket over you. It's a blanket.
To bring me comfort.
No, it doesn't need to bring you comfort. It just needs to blanket over you to keep you warm.
To bring me comfort in my warmness, go hong shu.
There's no need of comfort. It can be a cotton blanket and it feels disgusting.
There are two wolves inside of you. One is a blanket, one is a comforter. They're both quilts.
There's only one wolf that's correct. Only one wolf is correct, and it's a fucking blanket.
There's two wolves inside of you. One is gay, the other is gay. You are gay.
That's just for you, but yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, oh, shit. Completely off topic, but kind of not. we had our spring break recently, which, what is this the college's 5th week in, and we had our spring break already?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, time is a man-made concept. It's all relative. Nothing really matters. Anyway, I went home to relax because I didn't have anything else to do. And met with some friends, went with Gene to go hang out with them at this really fancy restaurant that was in my hometown. And the thing about it is that in my hometown, it's racist. And the moment that I walked in there, I could smell the white privilege. I had never set foot into this restaurant, and the only reason we went there was because my friend was like, oh, but I've been wanting to go to this place, and it's expensive as hell. Let's go. So, you got something to say?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. So, then, Booker, get seated at our table, and we're in the back. So, I get a drink, my friend gets a drink, and we're just catching up, just talking. But all of us have autism. So I get a little loud, get a little without knowing, talk about the odder things, like you do. But next to us was this table just made for couples, for 2 people. And this happily married couple is probably having their fucking anniversary dinner.
Is it really happily married?
I don't know, but they did not look happy when they left because they sat next to us the entire fucking time.
You know what would be actually funny? If, because of you guys, you ruined their marriage. Now that it's...
That's what I was telling Gene as soon as we left. I was like, what if we indirectly caused this couple to the fucking divorce?
Okay, so the thing is, right? If something like that already caused them to divorce, they wouldn't have divorced, a few years before. So you're actually helping them if you actually cause them the divorce. Whereas, it'll be funny, though.
Imagine being the reason you caused a divorce, but it wasn't for anything in malpractice. It was just you being you.
I like that.
So
actually, that's how some divorces do happen. It's not malpractice. It's just you being you.
Yeah.
But you're in the relationship. So, it's just the wrong part of the you. That
they don't want me. So. Anyway,
they just wanted the other version of me.
So I haven't got to even the worst part yet. The whole time we were talking about how society is fucked, how people in my hometown suck, how there's no use helping them, stuff like that, right? But flexing my sociology degree. Anyway. One of my friends is trans, and he looked me dead in the eyes. Is like, do you really think this very conservative Christian school is going to expel me for being trans? I'm like, yeah, they're gonna expel you for being trans, but it's just like they expelled the former president of the university after they caught him watching his wife get railed by the pool boy. And I said this very loudly, and everyone at the table, except for Gene, was actually telling me, Ryan, you have to calm down, you have to be quiet. And I looked over at the table beside me, they were fucking pissed.
I would actually, if I heard that somewhere, I would start laughing because that's like something that you would hear at a restaurant and you're like, oh, let me hear more.
Because it's funny as hell. And then the fucking people in front of us were like, oh, thank God those people were leaving. I'm like, fuck you, I'm gonna sit back down and order another $50 mid-ass meal. God damn.
Oh yeah, you told me it was expensive as fuck. What did you get for
Oh.
like for the money?
Okay. So, like, for the money, we got a appetizer and truffle fries for the table. That was $10.
Ew.
Yeah, and I like truffle fries. They're all right. But
They're overpriced.
I
'Cause
mean-
it's truffles. It's only a name only too, because truffles like grow on like one I think area, but you can get a bunch of them. They're also just overpriced mushrooms.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. But I was going in with the mindset of I'm spending money tonight. And then I got a drink for $12, which
Eight.
is which is pretty common for.
Are you talking about like alcoholic?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that makes sense.
So then, I got this pasta thing with. I didn't realize it had shrimp in it, but it had like shrimp, Italian sausage, some other meat. It was really odd. That was $25. It wasn't great.
What kind of sauce was it?
I think it was Alfredo.
Alfredo?
Yeah, it was all right.
Wait, with shrimp and Italian sausage for 25?
Yeah,
What was the portion size on that?
it was like a good, like, it was a good amount of food, but definitely not worth the price.
Because pasta is extremely cheap. Stop sniffing me. Stop. What are you doing? Okay.
The reason-
But yeah, pasta is decently cheap, and Italian sausage isn't, unless it's like homemade, it shouldn't be that price.
Oh, that
And
shit was not homemade.
Yeah, okay. And if you can tell if it's like frozen and stuff. Like it's like I feel like some people like some restaurants think that customers it can't exactly taste if it's frozen or not. You can definitely taste if it's frozen because there's a complete difference in quality between frozen and fresh.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I feel like a lot of restaurants have frozen food, and it's like that's fine because frozen ingredients is easier to last, especially like shrimp and stuff. So I think it's fine, but I don't like ordering shrimp from restaurants because sometimes they don't devein them.
Oh, I just don't like. I don't really get fish from like restaurants unless I'm right next to the ocean, because I do not. Because fish can be incredibly iffy, and the only reason I got it this time I was gonna get the fucking salmon, which was what Gene got. That was $22. And
$22 for what? An 8-ounce?
maybe 8 ounces. I don't know. It was a good hand, like the size of my hand.
That's about like 10 and 12 ounce. That looks size of, that should be like a 10 ounce, 10 12 ounce. Is it like skin on salmon or is it like a salmon steak?
I don't know. Give me a second. Hey, Gene. Come here. I need your advice on something. The salmon. Yeah. Did it have skin on it, or was it like a steak?
It was like a steak. It didn't have skin on it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I love you. Okay.
Like a salmon steak is like so for like salmon there's the fillets and there's a salmon steak. So when a steak is where you cut, so like you have the fish, right? A steak is where you cut directly down into the fish if it's looking on the side, and a fillet is when you cut the flesh off the skin.
Yeah.
So it would be really distinct if it was a steak. Usually the skin would still be on if it's a steak.
But I think it was frozen. I'm pretty sure.
That's probably why. So that's a very iffy piece of salmon for 25?
No, 22.
I guess.
I
guess.
Not much of a difference, but still.
I guess because salmon is expensive, so it's more of restaurants have a lot of restaurants have salmon, and it's because salmon is expensive. So when they procure it, when they sell it, it's actually expensive as well. But like if you just make your own like salmon steak or salmon, it costs like what? Barely $5. Oh no. An 8 ounce. 8 ounce. This piece of salmon is like what? In Sam's Club, it's $10 a pound, I believe. I can't remember the details, but you can basically make that meal for like $10.
That's true. That is very true. But also have to remember, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. The closest Sam's Club, that is like 45 minutes away from my house.
Isn't there also Costco? All right.
No.
I guess not then.
No, June, do you know what we do for fun in Southern so-and-so? Drugs and crime. There's nothing else. No, I'm wrong. God, religion, Christianity, all three are the same thing, and drugs and crime.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So, shit, now I just remembered the first time I got fucking plastered. When was the first time what was the first time that you got drunk?
Illegally.
I mean, I think that's how it is for all of us.
17.
Mine was 16.
Yeah, 17. Drank, I think I drank too much. What are you doing, Atticus?
Do you have something to say, Atticus?
No,
No?
he's panting.
Okay.
Alright, whatever.
Do you have anything? Because I got an interesting first time drunk story. If you have one.
Not really. Like, because, my friend group isn't exactly crazy in high school. We're just more of, yeah, we'll be crazy sober, but, like, when we're drunk, I don't know why, but, like, we're actually the opposite. We're crazy when we're sober, but we're chill when we're drunk.
Philosophical when we're drunk.
Like, I remember, like, my friend, like, crying, or not crying, but, like, saying, "Oh yeah, I love you."
Oh yeah, drunk therapy. I fucking love drunk therapy.
Yeah, but that was funny. But I remember getting drunk in the barracks, like, and then I think we were about to fight someone, but literally the other Marine was like, "I love you so much." I started kissing everybody, and I was like, and then the tension just went away, and
I thought
that was funny as shit.
Okay, so the first time I got drunk, it was not with my friends. It was people that I were acquaintances with. This was when I was still on the fucking football team.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, so here's what happened. Football season just ended, and a lot of people on the team were like, "Hey, do you want to come to so-and-so's party?" I said, "Sure, why not?" And
Oh, stop licking my leg, Atticus.
I didn't have my driver's license yet, so my dad drops me off at the place, and I wasn't expecting to drink, but they have like this giant ass bonfire in the middle of like the middle of the field. They came up on their 4-wheelers, and then we went back over, normal country things. And there it was.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And there it was just like just some trucks with hay bales on it, and people could sit and just right in front of the fire. There's like pallets all around us as well to just throw it in for the rest of the night, right? And then one of the people on the team was like, "Hey, Hero, here's a beer." I was like, "Okay."
If you got drunk off beer the first time,
Yeah, no, it was horrible.
that's disgusting.
But there's a difference between beer drunk and like liquor drunk.
Yeah, because beer drunk, you have to take a bunch.
Oh yeah,
And you're like fucking bloated when you're beer drunk.
that is true because it's like all carbonated with bread and shit.
Yeah,
it's just carbonated bread.
It's disgusting.
That's why beer tastes like piss. But anyway,
Well, it's more of you have to get good beer. You don't want like Budweiser and shit, but yeah.
that's true. Anyway, I was like, huh, okay. So I drank that, and then I got another one, and then I did that 20 more times throughout the entire night.
Yeah, that's what beer does. It's like you're chugging like 2 liters out, like two 2-liter like sodas at once, and you're throwing up the whole time.
Oh no, I didn't throw up at all.
It was more like you want to throw up because it's disgusting and it's.
Oh
like,
no, I don't know what I was feeling, but it was not good, but it wasn't bad either. There was one point, I don't remember much. I wonder why, but I don't remember much. The one thing that I do remember was one of the giant wooden pallets that I like talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Fell out of the fire. Yeah. And people were freaking out. I was like, all right, don't worry about this. I got it. So then I walk over to it, pick up the burning pallet of wood, and then turn around and slam it back out on the thing. And they're like, Hero, like, are you okay? I was like, yeah? What are you guys talking about? Apparently, I picked up right on the fire, right where it was burning. Did not feel a single fucking thing.
And that's what getting drunk does to you, because like you don't feel a lot of. It's more of just like motor stuff is not functional fully, so you can't. Ew. Are you ill? No, stop drooling on me.
He's drooling. He's thinking of so many different things.
Give me a piece of tissue. Where is it?
I think it's technical difficulties. Here you go.
Ew, Atticus, stop drooling on me.
The raw dog.
Anyways, go ahead.
So, at this point, one of the people that I was partying with, said, "Hey, Hero, give me your phone." I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then he like apparently called my head. I was like, "Hey, your son just picked up fire. You might need to pick him up." And so that happened. My parents weren't mad or anything. They're just like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of what we expected." But apparently, now I'm looking back on it, I think I was originally supposed to stay the night at their place, but since I am a bisexual man, they do not want me in their households. So, either way, it worked out. I remember getting home, watching this one anime movie on Toonami, getting pissed off at the plot and yelling at the fucking characters. And I remember trying to call two of my friends from not back home, like one of the places that I previously lived. Both of them answered. They were like, "Please go to sleep." I say, "No, you have to ride this out with me." Then they hang up. And then apparently I call one of my other friends that was going to school with me at the time. And we were just talking. And I just like, "Hey man, do you know you have a really nice ass?" And he's just like, do I? I said, "Yeah." And then apparently the next day, his girlfriend came up to me and was like, "Did you just call my boyfriend the other night and just compliment him like how he had a nice ass?" I said, "Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?" She just said, "You're right." And then that was it.
That sounds both eventful but also uneventful at the same time.
That's exactly what it was.
Because it's like you pick up a piece of burning wood, and it's like, which drunk bastard has not done that before?
Someone else ate a flaming marshmallow. Was not me.
Exactly. I've seen people do that sober. You don't need to be drunk to do that. I've seen people do that sober.
They do have the brain cells to do that sober.
Well, they lack the brain cells in order to do
That's
that.
what I mean.
Yeah.
God, I cannot wait to go to my fucking high school reunion. Not because I actually like my high school, it's because I want to flex. They were like, oh, Hero, what have you been doing these past 10 years? Oh, I just became a doctor.
A therapist.
A therapist? Oh, what do you do now? I can diagnose you. I diagnose you as being a bitch.
What do you want, Atticus? No, stop trolling on me. Okay. All right. What else did we talk about?
We can actually talk about the fucking not profile pictures, the actual fucking thumbnail now.
What thumbnail did we put on?
Mousehold fucking body slamming and throwing Palafin over over a fighting ring.
Like the thing is, because Mousehold and Palafin are the most iconic parts of Gen 9 right
Gen
now.
9, and they're the most fearsome duo.
It's not a fearsome. No, they're not a fearsome duo. It's usually Mousehold with the Nowlate, and Palafin's usually as a backup for late game sweeping. But the thing is, the two of them are like the most hilarious, but the most based.
You walk in
And the thing is, you never expect them to do well, but they just do.
you like, if you just imagine you go into like what.
Like imagine think about it. Imagine if you're in the Pokemon world and you're actually competing in like a tournament and the other
You see a buff dolphin fight a Sanrio reject and get bodied.
No. Think about this. What about? All right, you got this overgrown fucking angry monkey, and you got a family of fucking mice that you found out that fucked in your Pokeball while you're outside trying to get Pokemon, and then you see like, oh, the family of mice, let's kill them. No, they survive, and then they make the fucking buffed up angry monkey even angrier and fucking pummels you.
Then there's a set of where the fucked up family of mice just fucking sweep fucking everything.
Well, that's not a ghost type, but yeah.
No.
It's just no. Because Technician, what was it again?
Population bomb.
Population bomb.
Oh yeah, the moment it runs into a ghost type, it's over. But my god, is it funny as hell?
Yeah. The thing is, it's an accuracy check. So it's not a roll on a dice. It's an accuracy check.
You give it the fucking scope lens and let it go to town.
Yeah. So like, and then the funny thing is, like, if you were to imagine this in real life, all it would be is just a stack of a family of 4 or a family of 3. They just throw their child at your Pokemon over and over again. And no, think about it. It's weird because it teleport. Like, if you think about it logistically, if it were to be in like a real life thing, and when the anime pops out, I want a family of 4 Mousehold to keep throwing their child as a child teleports back into their parents' hands.
I really want. I don't know what.
I want Population Bomb in the anime. I'm gonna watch the Pokemon anime, just to see if they animate Population Bomb in the fucking series.
They have to.
They definitely also have to make Palafin, because
Oh my god! They're gonna have Palafin and everyone's gonna lose their fucking minds. They're like, what is wrong with Pokemon? When did this come around? Shut the fuck up! You just don't like fun. You don't like the buff dolphin. Does the buff dolphin make you uncomfortable?
And like, well, it's like, and maybe people think it's Dolphin House all over again. But
They're like, oh no, not the Stanford prison experiment needs to run back, not the Dolphin House.
and then in the anime it'll be like, I just want the anime to have like some weird thing where I kind of want like doubles to happen again in the anime. and just have the buff fucking Annihilate and the Mousehold, and then in order to activate Rage Fist like more in the like anime or whatever the fuck, and have like similar mechanics where the Mousehold just slaps Annihilate, so like you know that it will use Beat Up, right?
Yeah.
And it'll have like really low attack IVs for it and attack IVs for it in a negative attack nature. I want Malso to use Beat Up on Annihilate in the anime for Annihilate to activate Rage Fist really good, and the animation for it will literally just be the Malso, the parent, take the child and smack Annihilate's face with this child over and over and over again. and Annihilate just gets angrier and angrier and angrier.
I just think that that's gonna be funny as hell, but also them having a if they have a Finisin evolve into a Palafin, that's also gonna be funny as hell, because it's just gonna have the Finisin level up and then pose, and then it's gonna evolve into another Finisin but with a pink heart on it.
And then the main character doesn't know what to do. It's like, Finisin, what do I do with you? Send me out again, bitch.
Send me out. Let me at him.
And then I also want to see like what was it? Just Mousehold. Like how does Mousehold evolve in the anime? Cause
I don't know if I want them to explain Mousehold or if I don't want to explain Mousehold at all.
No. I want them to never just explain Mousehold. It will just be like if like parents will watch the anime with their kids, they'll find out what the fuck happened.
They'll be like, what the? I don't even know I didn't even know what the hell happened when I first saw it. I was like, oh my god, they fucked.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's the whole point.
Sex.
That's the whole point. Is oh my god, those mice fucked and got a family. It's either they got a family for or they fuck. It's more of it's more common for them to fuck a little bit too much and got a family for, or it would be less common for them to just fuck once and then have a miscarriage and have a family of 3.
The miscarriage. The mouse carriage.
Exactly.
Okay, now, hold on. I'm looking up something. Pokemon Hot, because I just remembered.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking at Pokemon Hot Takes. What are some Pokemon that people praise that you're not too fond of? Alright. It's just a list. Okay. So what are some Pokemon that people praise that you're not too fond of?
Charizard.
Yeah. I don't like Charizard.
No, it was more of Charizard X was cool, but I really prefer the design of Charizard Y more.
Charizard Y was cool. The only reason they made Charizard X was because everyone likes it shiny more. And they were like, oh, Charizard's the most liked Pokemon, right? Well, let's give it 2 Mega Evolutions instead of just 1.
And also Greninja. Shiny Greninja's fine. It's just Greninja got hyped up way too much, and it kind of made the popularity a bit too much, and it was like, ew, Greninja.
Yeah, that's fine. Another Pokemon that I don't really like that much, I don't like Yamper. I think Yamper's ugly.
I don't really care much for much of the dog Pokemon like nowadays because there's so many. And
there's so many, but you can still make them good.
Yeah, the other thing is, unlike Graveyard and Houndstone's design, but the more and more I try to shiny hunt, the more annoying they are because they're just in the fucking ground and snipe me 5 meters away.
Come out of nowhere.
Exactly, and you're like, wow, I didn't know they rendered in there. Because when they render, it's only the fucking little flame on the top of their head, and it's fucking annoying, and they're always in the fucking ground, and it's fucking stupid.
Oh no, not Amino.
What else? What do other people like? That's the thing.
What do
I think there's the other thing.
Like Gardevoir.
Gardevoir is whatever.
Oh, people also like Vaporeon.
Okay, well, the thing with Vaporeon is it's actually a good design. It's just Reddit has ruined it.
Reddit ruined it. My friend today didn't know about the Vaporeon post, and I had to bite the bullet and actually read it to her, and she said, "Never speak to me ever again." And then we were like, "Well, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as the My Little Pony jar." And they're like, "What fucking jar?"
I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
and-
you know about the jar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. What other fucked up things exist on the internet? Mr. Hands?
Low Bunny.
Oh yeah, people do like Low Bunny.
Like, ironically, people like Low Bunny because it's cool. I guess some people like it because it's cool, but I feel like the majority of them like it because it's so funny, because it's a Low Bunny, and I don't remember in
I like Low Bunny's design, not in like a sexual way, but I like its design.
yeah, remember like back then when like Bugs Bunny had like that girlfriend.
What do you mean back then? Lola Bunny still exists. She is still rampant in my dreams.
Yeah, I feel like Low Bunny has taken that train into Pokemon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I don't know what the fuck happened, but I think a lot of people found out they were furries because of that.
I think it's just like a wave of media that comes out just that makes people realize that they're furries. Like,
Yeah, like Tony the Tiger.
they did not need to make Tony Tiger look like that. But they did. They knew what they were doing.
I really don't think they knew what they're doing because Tony the Tiger.
You sure about that?
No, 'cause,
Are
like-
you sure about that? He has giant tits.
No, like the thing with Tony the Tiger is that it came out with the craze of like bodybuilders and stuff.
That is true.
That's mostly why.
All right.
That's mostly around the same turning point. Stop! Don't bite.
All right, let's go back to Lola Bunny.
But Lola Bunny. Is it not working? Okay.
No.
But Lola Bunny. They definitely knew what the fuck they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
Lola Bunny is different.
Yeah, for like it's like as long as it's not okay. So there, I forgot what the rule is, but as long as you can communicate, you can have a full-on conversation with it, and it is sentient, then it's not bestiality. As long as if you're fucking a Pokemon, that's bestiality. But if it's something like Lola Bunny, that's not bestiality.
Apparently it's not, but it's whatever. And what was the other one? And
Zootopia?
Yeah. When Zootopia came out,
Oh,
more people.
They knew what they were doing with Nick Wilde. They made him look like that for a reason.
Oh my god. It's just another weird box tweet. I don't know what the fuck happened. But yeah.
And then Judy Hopps. They did not need to make the tigers in Zootopia look like that.
Okay, I think they knew what they were doing with that one. That one was because of the Tony the Tiger craze.
It was at the end. They were in their skimpy little suits. They were dancing. They looked too hot. Why did they look that hot?
and also the gazelle.
Oh,
That
yeah,
gets-
no, the gazelle could get it.
Fucking-
And by it, I mean me.
Oh no! What is wrong with you people? It's like they're like, I feel like what they were doing, they're trying to convert people to be furry.
They're trying to convert, but it's not even like a conversion thing. It's just that like you're applying sexual human traits to an anthropomorphic animal. It's a furry, but also the reason why you're attracted to it is because it has those humanistic, like, sexy qualities.
And also, I remember on Reddit when they were talking about the Lion King stuff in the first Lion King.
Yeah, no, the Lion King. I had to put a little line across it. That's like we don't cross that zone.
No, but like we don't cross that zone. But a few of them were like, I remember seeing it on Reddit. They were like, why are the animators doing this to Nala?
No, they knew what they were doing.
No, yeah, they knew what they were doing, but that was crossing the line right there. And the other thing is, Nala and Simba are cousins.
Yeah.
Like first cousins.
Yeah, don't like that.
I don't even know if they're at least first cousins, if not siblings.
Yeah, I don't like that at fucking there was another thing with how
There's a reason there's a reason why in the real world lions don't go back to their pride because of something like that. Cuz if Simba went back to his pride, in reality he will be fucking his mother as well.
Yeah, that's not. Oh God, I don't like that. God. Also, I think it's just not the uncanny valley, but like it's borderline because you're still walking on all fours. Like.
No, okay. Oh, it's Disney magic, but in reality they would just be roaring. Because you can't talk to them.
Yeah. So why did the animators make Nala look like that then? Why'd they make her have the fucking bedroom eyes? You know what scene I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's the Disney animators. Well, now we know the Disney animators being furries.
The writer's barely disguised fetish. I love the writer's barely disguised fetish joke.
And then like. You heard about like the stuff with like Hollywood, and then how like they like predate on young girls and boys and stuff.
Oh wait, what?
So like, what was it? I can't remember what was her name, but I think she was on Stranger Things, and
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, and she stopped. I don't know if it's her, but she stopped. She didn't accept any more roles, and she started because she went on and she started streaming instead, right? And she came out about like how a certain she didn't name anybody because obviously they're probably really influential, but somebody said to her that maybe she should join them in a threesome.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, or something like that. Moist Critical covered it like a few days ago.
Oh, a few days ago? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we need to look that up. Millie Bobby Brown.
I don't think it's Millie Bobby Brown. Is it her? I don't know, but it might be her. But it's the actor turned streamer because she wants she has more control over being in a stream.
Yeah, that makes makes sense. All right.
Hold on, let me see.
Just words. What is this guy doing? Technical difficulties. We're looking. Is it the Hollywood is Horrible?
Yeah, that one. Hold on.
No, don't play the fucking. I'm just gonna look at transcript.
Hold on.
Oh, show transcript. Mockingjay Part 1.
No, not that. So.
Give us a second.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Pause.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence?
No, not Jennifer Lawrence. What? No. Jennifer Lawrence always comes out talking about some shit.
Okay.
I really don't know what half the shit she says.
Chrissy, Valorant stream.
Grace Van Dien.
Grace Van Dien.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
So it's not Millicent, whatever. I don't remember, but I think it was on Stranger Things because I don't watch that stuff. Like half the.
Oh wait, no, she wasn't. I think she was on Stranger Things.
Yeah, she's on Stranger Things, and she started streaming instead, right? And she turned down a lot of movie roles because of what happened.
Oh yeah, offer through by movie producer.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how
it's the casting couch stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking scummy as hell. It's like how in the Nickelodeon sitcoms. How?
Oh yeah. I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like how? No, do you know what happens when like people would try to audition to be on the sitcoms?
No.
Okay, so what happens is,
Like the thing is, it's all over Hollywood. That's why.
well, yeah, it's all over Hollywood, and I just know like these people have talked about how they were, like fucking 13 or 14 when they were go in to audition for like a show or something. They would be told, "Oh, take your shoes off and run around in this thingy, or show your feet to the camera and maybe wear a diaper as well." It's like really fetishy shit, and it's disgusting.
Yeah. It's just like that, and I feel like I feel bad for those who want to be in there, because it's like it's just how it is right now, and it's hard to kind of go against it because the ones that are doing already established and they already have influence, and that's why they do it.
I mean, hell, look at fucking Amanda Bynes. Like, she was fucked over because her, like, you know, she was used as a as the breadwinner in the family.
Yeah.
And her parents were the managers, cut her off from every like adult or friends that she could have, and then the only person that she could rely on was Dan Schneider, and we know what happened with Dan Schneider.
Yeah. So it's just weird. But what else?
iCarly?
No.
Why?
No, because
Why iCarly?
I don't. I think I didn't watch iCarly, so it is. We
We
can't
watched
really.
a few episodes of iCarly.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I know iCarly.
Yeah, but like, what did you think of the few episodes of iCarly?
It's fine.
It's good.
I wouldn't say it's like good, but I guess it's watchable.
Okay, do you like what you've seen? Have you seen Friends?
I've seen Friends, but I don't like Friends. So.
Okay, so if you could watch one or the other, would you watch Friends or iCarly?
I'd rather just not watch either.
But you have to choose.
I will watch. What the fuck? I will watch Kamen Rider.
You have to choose. You have to choose Friends or iCarly.
Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
You are insane right now.
I like Kamen Rider.
You sound delusional.
Like my childhood is basically Ultraman, Kamen Rider, and that 1980s Journey to the West show from China.
Oh my god, yeah, no, that shit looked horrendous when you showed me it.
yeah, because it was made in the 1980s.
My god, the fucking monkey man was just was yipping and hollering while he was just playing in the waterfall.
Yeah,
and
because he was a monkey.
Yeah, I know, but he was having a wonderful time, and it looks like and he looks like just my friend back home.
And the thing is, like, I remember reading about like the actor being because of that show is like highly praised because of method acting and stuff.
Oh my god, he was method acting?
I think so.
Oh my god. Just imagine you're just out in public, like you're at fucking McDonald's or something.
Or it's not like method acting, but he's like really good at just going into like the mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want you to picture this. You are like, you know, getting some food. You go to like your local McDonald's, and then you see like some actor. You're like, is that fucking Charlie Day? And then you're like, oh my god, it is Charlie Day. And then you just fucking start throwing his food across the room and hollering like a chimp, and then bolts out of the McDonald's.
That would be funny.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why I chose Charlie Day of all people.
That would
but
be
yeah.
hilarious. Like no, think about it. Like, okay, think if we were to act in Kamen Rider, would you be method acting the whole time with A3 syndrome?
Oh yeah, no, I'm kidding right now. I'm going to kin my character.
Exactly. If we were to act in Kamen Rider, I will be having that stupid fucking big tissue box belt everywhere I go.
And if people ask me what the belt's for, I'm gonna say it's for this, and then I like do my stupid long transition and like hope for the actual special effects to take over, and then the person walks away and is calling 911.
It's like, no, imagine doing that with the guy.
Oh no!
With the orange.
Oh no!
Like
the
with
cops
the
are here.
with the Gaim rider stuff with the orange, like the fruits and stuff.
Oh
It's
my
like-
god! You're just waiting for a giant orange to come down and put it over your head.
No. The thing is, like, they have like the plastic piece of toy, and the thing is, when you put it on your, like, when they do the special effects, is that when you put it on, the belt is a special effect, and then they put in the belt afterwards.
I feel like I'm gonna get called a slur if I do any of this shit in front of people. And then they'd be like, oh yeah, you are autistic, aren't you?
No, and you're gonna have to, like, when you have to make that belt, have, like, you know, like the pull-on stuff in, like, shopping mall, in malls and stuff.
Like
where,
Beyblade, right?
No, in the waiting lines, and they have like the
Oh
pull-out
shit!
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that, and attach it, and then wrap around your waist, and then lock it onto the other part, and then start doing your little dance thing, and be like, and it's like, what fruit do you want?
Let's go with mango.
Mango. What is mango in Japanese? Let me see. But he'll be like, and you'll enact all the stuff. He'll be like, lock on mango, and you're just looking up in the sky waiting for the fucking thing to drop on you.
Oh, hold on. Someone is calling me. I'll call you back. Okay.
Or it'll be like the build, remember the build one where they were like torquing the belt.
Yeah.
Just have that, and all you're doing is you shake the two vials, put them in there, and then the whole time you're just torquing it.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was thinking we do.
It just out in public, and you're like, why do you have that? You pull out the thing, put it on your belt, shake the fucking vials, put it in there, and you like start torquing. It's like, come on, build rabbits and some other shit. I don't fucking remember.
It's gonna be fucking horrendous.
Or it'll be like the Kamen Rider Saber. So like, remember the one with the book? Like,
Oh yeah, no, the saber one, fucking horrendous.
It's so stupid.
I like how we're not like giving any explanation on how it transforms. It's just people. You have to take the word. You just have to take our word for it. It is insane how long these transformations are.
We're gonna have an episode dedicated for.
We're gonna have an episode dedicated to this eventually,
and we'll have like all the all the animations and stuff for it too, like the clips and stuff.
Oh god, it's gonna be fucking terrifying.
Once we get to what was it? The one with the video game characters. I can't remember.
Oh, X-Aid.
Yeah. Once we get to Kamen Rider X8, we will have a disclaimer to tell you.
That's a seizure warning.
Yeah, we will have a disclaimer of seizure
That's
warning.
the epilepsy warning.
Yeah, that one gave me overstimulation, and I do not know how the fuck Japanese children have watched that.
I feel bad for the Japanese children that just watch that on the daily. I don't think they're okay right now. I like bright, colorful things sometimes, but after just watching 10 minutes of it, I had to lie down. I had to go into my room and lie down with my cat, with Miss.
Oh, I think I know what happened. I think it's because we were watching 10 minutes of straight transformation. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
And maybe if like you section it out, it might be better. But it was just straight transformation. And not only that, there was a movie with it too. And when I saw parts of it, it was just a lot of colors, even without the transformations.
What do you even show for a trailer for that? It's just like, oh god.
Well, you don't really show trailers for it. It's more of you get hyped up for like the next Kamen Rider stuff because it is like seasonal and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like Power Rangers, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It comes out like a new one every like 2 years or something, 2 or 3 years or something. The new one actually looks nice. I don't know what the premise of it, but it's Kamen Rider Geats or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But the thing is, the suits look nice. I have not seen the transformation, but we will be looking at the transformation because it's about to end.
We probably won't be watching the show. We will be watching the transformation.
And like I watched the show. It's just Hiro has never seen the show, but he has
I liked Black Sun. That was it.
Well, yeah, Black Sun is an homage to Kamen Rider Black as well. So, like the old Kamen Rider stuff, the transformations were like barely 3 seconds long. Now
it's 3 minutes.
Now it's a whole like little ditty, whereas like it's a whole little ditty with like the one we were talking about, and the first one I shown to Hiro is like Kamen Rider Gaim, which is like about a world where there's like a separate world or something, and then you have the different powers and shit. But like how it worked is that you have the different belts, and they're like different types of armor pieces. So it's like the kabuto, the Chinese warrior helmet stuff, and then there's also like the knight stuff as well. And they have like their own like fruits and stuff. But like the first transformation was the whole thing was like learn on the screen, learning how to do the transformation took a whole 10 minutes. Like, on the first episode, learning to do that transformation took a whole 10 minutes because he was like,
terrible.
He put the belt on. He was like, I have this fucking lock with an orange thing on it. And it was like, lock off. And it was like, what the fuck do I do? And then for like 2 minutes, he started smashing that shit into his belt. And then it was like, I don't remember. It was like orange, and then he fucking pushed the lock in, and then lock on, and then something happened, and a giant fucking orange popped out of the dimension.
At least they're acknowledging that it's weird as hell, because if they didn't, I would lose my mind.
And then the thing is, like, with some of the costumes, they look cool, but like the moment you look at from the side and you see the protruding belt piece, it's fucking hilarious. Remember when I showed you Kamen Rider Ghost, right? And the costume design is fucking sick, right? And then later they show them sideways,
it's just a tumor,
and you see the fucking belt. It's just a fucking big tissue box.
It's just, oh my god.
It's hilarious.
Oh fuck. Okay, I think we're at time.
Yeah. All right, but
any closing thoughts?
Not really, no.
Okay. All right. Kamen Rider.
Yay. We might talk about it next time. We might talk about the next time.
It's either Chainsaw Man, it's either Kamen Rider, it's either Pokemon, or it might be none of them. Bye.
Bye.